am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber for Soccer Jane Cosplay, and today we are back out, guys, with DLC episode 14.
13.
There
There you go. 13. The best CHRISMUKKAH ever. So
CHRISMUKKAH, so Christmas and Hanukkah.
are they Jewish? Yes, they're Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Sandy's Jewish,
But not Ryan.
so that's why we're gonna mix the
Yay!
two.
I got my Christmas episode, guys.
We literally said that
already.
So. And Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So
My Christmas and Hanukkah episode, guys.
yes. Last episode was about Luke and his family.
It was about trust
Yes.
and trust issues.
And secrets. We found out, and Luke found out, that his dad was gay and having an affair on the side. He didn't tell anyone. But then when Luke found out, the dad came out to the mom. It was a huge deal. People judged and people mocked, and Luke wasn't okay with it. But then Ryan turned out to be there with him when he was supposed to do his school project. So he helped him, supported him, and he and Marissa just gave him some advice because they've been through shit before, and they've been judged and looked down upon at school. So now that he's living through the same thing,
He joined the gang.
he's joined the gang apparently. And Seth kind of made it okay with the two girls. Like, he made it clear that he loved them both, that both were awesome. They love him even more now, and he's gonna date, he's gonna hang out with Summer and Anna on different days, and they know about it. So for now, there's no issue, but we'll wait and see how the girls take it.
Because there will be some issues in the future.
Probably.
Let's be sure of it.
So, without further ado, let's just jump in this episode right away and see what they have in store for the Christmas episode.
Alright.
Let's go.
So what's it gonna be, huh? You want your menorah or a candy cane? Christmas or Hanukkah? Don't worry about it, buddy, because in this house, you don't have to choose. Allow me to introduce you to a little something that I like to call CHRISMUKKAH. You see, for my father here, a poor struggling Jew growing up in the Bronx, well, Christmas I meant Chinese food in a movie. And for my mom over here, Waspy McWasp. Well, I meant a tree, I meant stockings, and all the trimmings. Other highlights include 8 days of presents, followed by 1 day of many presents. So, what do you think?
Sounds great for you guys.
For you, too.
My holiday memory is pretty much consistent. My mom drunk and me getting my ass kicked.
We can do that.
Well,
if you wish.
This year will be entirely different.
New memories.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Make him love the day, the tradition. He's part of the family. You need to cheer him up.
Boy, humbug.
The thing is, Christmas is... You know when I was saying, when the family gets together, it's a chance for drama in drama shows? Christmas is kind of like that too. And alcohol leads to...
Yeah,
We got Death Cab, we got...
You're getting Summer and Anna the same thing?
Yes, I am. Sometimes I'm so crafty I surprise myself.
You know that he's judging him hard.
Nope, I don't.
You're gonna have to choose, man.
Hey, not on CHRISMUKKAH. I don't, okay? There's no choosing in CHRISMUKKAH.
We didn't get me anything, right?
No.
Maybe he's gonna be like, if you give me something, you kind of force me to give you something, and I can't give you anything.
Ryan, what is your shoe size? So am I seeing you after school?
I got some stuff to do, some shopping. South Coast Plaza.
You're going to South Coast Plaza? Alone? I don't think you're ready for that. No, I think you need a seasoned expert to protect you.
Well, you know someone?
Maybe he's gonna end up loving it. He's got a family to be with him this time. When done right, I love Christmas
try,
episodes.
Ryan? This color suits you best. But it's true that if you never have a good experience with a holiday or any other type of event, you would be uneasy.
But he doesn't know what
Someone
he's,
proposes something,
he doesn't know what he's missing. So they can show him something and make him have fun.
No, it's not that he doesn't know what he's missing.
No, he knows it, or he knows
doesn't know any
exactly.
different.
He knows exactly what he was missing.
Yeah.
Miss, I'm gonna have to ask to see your purse.
Hi, what are you doing?
She
I can't let
stole?
you leave the premises. If you don't hand over your purse right now, you'll give me no choice but to call the police.
Marissa!
What are you doing?
Marissa!
Lashing out, So there are issues.
I cannot believe this. Marissa?
Julie.
Look, I have to host the most important event of my professional career tonight.
Well, at least your priorities are in order.
You know, it's amazing how all these calamities keep happening under your watch, Jimmy.
Oh, so I'm to blame for this one too?
Where do you think she learned to steal?
Okay, stop it.
Oh my god.
I'm the one who stole.
No car, no allowance, no weekends.
So I can stay home tonight?
Starting tomorrow. I know that this time of year makes everything bad seem worse. But why did you do this?
I thought it would be... Look, I wasn't...
You weren't thinking?
It was stupid.
I think she thought it was gonna make it cathartic, less hard to live through the problems.
4.0 first
I've
class.
scheduled you an appointment tomorrow morning with Dr. Milano. He's supposed to be great.
I'm sorry, but I can handle it. I won't do it again, I promise.
Girl, you said you wanted to stay and you would go see someone. You haven't seen someone, so...
But I don't believe you.
And there are better ways to
Actually
say
find
it,
it helpful.
but I kind of agree.
Yeah, whatever. I need to get ready. And Mom, you have your big party to throw. I'm sure you don't want to keep Caleb waiting.
This was bad. Like she keeps coming in when her daughter has a problem and bringing in her own problems, and how Marissa made it worse.
I got you something.
No. We had an agreement.
Yeah, but this is different. This is a requirement. That's
Aww.
meant to you, but you know we all have one, so we just thought.
You're part of the family.
Thanks.
All right. Well, let me go
See,
make
that
magic
he
happen.
likes.
I feel like my hair's working for me tonight.
That was a good gesture. You don't know how to talk to him, but then gestures say it all.
Sometimes, yeah.
So you're not gonna believe this, but your father and I reached a settlement today. He gouged me a little, well, you know, he gouged me a lot.
He asked you for more money?
Just 250 million. But we closed the deal.
There's something in it for him.
I found something today, and I don't know if I can give it to you, but I don't know if I can. He's gonna know that I gave this to you. And he's gonna have every right to fire me.
That's something huge against her dad.
Yep. Something that's gonna make him...
Win his case.
Well, they had an agreement, so it's not so much about winning anymore, but...
Caleb, you got time to talk? No. Come on, make some.
Merry
What
Christmas.
is this? It's a geological survey of the heights which you commissioned, and you somehow mysteriously failed to turn over to my office.
I've got time for this.
Oh, I think you do. The heights are seismologically unsound. The whole area is uninsurable. It's worthless.
As is your theory.
There's no way you would have gotten a building permit.
What do you want, Sandy?
I want to buy back the heights. For $1.
Yes.
He made a deal for several, what, I don't remember, 200 something million? And now there's no point. So yeah, he tried to get out of a harsh situation with a lot of money.
Very funny.
This is the Marissa from the few first episodes. But then now she's got people to help her, so hopefully it doesn't get as bad. Like, Ryan, please, like, smell her breath, like, notice.
Come on, let's dance.
You can't taste it? Smell it?
Come on, it's a party. If you don't want to dance, we could just get out of here.
I didn't see you with a cocktail.
Well, maybe I brought my own.
What's going on with you today?
What's the big deal? You drink.
Not alone in the bathroom.
I'm just having fun.
Right, first night I met you, you were having fun, passed down your driveway. A couple weeks later, it was an alley in Mexico. It's like mom all over again.
Shut up.
Getting out of here.
No, I am.
It's true that with his history,
No, Marissa, you shouldn't drive.
Hey, come on, let me drive.
Get away from me.
Hey! Hey!
thank you.
I'm fine.
Thank God he was there. You know, sadly, though, he's used to this with his mom, that's the thing.
And so, effective immediately, I'm transferring the title of the Heights to the Balboa Land Trust for the very reasonable price of $1.
Which will make him seem like a kind-hearted guy. But he hates doing this, though.
driving now.
Yeah, because you're drunk.
I'm not.
Where is it?
On put it away.
I'm trying.
Still on probation.
I said I'm trying.
Oh, they're gonna get arrested. Fuck! He is on probation. He can't be fucking doing this.
You got a broken taillight, you know that?
It just happened. I'm gonna get it fixed.
You kids haven't been drinking.
No, sir.
Miss, would you please?
459 and 1508 Cornwall Lane in West Cliff. All cars in the area, please respond immediately.
Copy that. I've got a call I need to get to. I'm gonna let you go with just a warning for that taillight. You get that fixed. Drive straight home.
Sir.
Thank you! But it could have gone so bad. She doesn't think of the consequences of her actions on herself and others.
No, okay, you're scaring me.
Good. Scaring me.
There's drinking, crying, cops. Well, then it must be Christmas. I left this behind. I am not doing it again.
That was needed.
I think you're awesome. And you're hilarious, and you're caliente. And I think, you know, you're extremely witty, and you're wise, and I kind of can't believe I'm actually gonna say this.
None of them.
I think we should be friends. And I
Yeah,
want you to have
with
this.
both of them.
I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend.
Unfortunately, it's such a situation I know of though. They're making it like it's one of us or none of us.
It's corporate espionage.
Hey, where you going? We were thinking about getting a movie.
Marissa's supposed to go see a therapist this morning.
Oh, she's going through a lot.
Yeah, I thought I'd go with her.
Yeah, you could. Or, not.
Let her face this on her own.
Marissa's gonna have to figure this out by herself. And you gotta let her.
You can't hold her hand the whole
You're
way.
here with us now. You don't have to be the parent anymore.
That's a great line.
Movie, huh? Yeah, but it's my pick. A selection of a movie is something of an art.
He's young.
I see where they're gonna go with that.
I came here 3 times before I actually walked through that door. You go to Harbor, right?
Marissa Cooper. Hi. You go to Harbor?
No. No, I go to Pacific. Oliver Trask. What's wrong with you?
If I knew, I wouldn't be here.
You're not an alcoholic. Yet. You OD'd at least once. Pills, I'd say. Muscle relaxants, definitely.
Painkillers.
You didn't really want to hurt yourself.
You know, coming here wasn't my idea.
Maybe not. But you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to be.
He's good.
That's you. I'm waiting on the next door. See you next week.
I don't like this, but at the same time, I'm like, we'll see. He seems to be very good at reading her. I think they go through the same type of shit, so they could connect.
Girls.
I don't know what that means for Ryan.
No one starter pack. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, figured I'd hang it.
All right, man. Another CHRISMUKKAH convert.
Nice.
I never doubted it for a second. Check it out. I already put the hook up just in case.
He's part of the family. Every time they make it more official, you know we love it. You deserve this.
No, they're just missing the ugly sweatshirt.
Aww.
Pick up the Christmas card.
They actually say it too. That's pretty cool. Oh, I love Christmas episodes. some of my favorite shows, you know, manage to do great Christmas episodes. I think though, I've never seen an episode who beats Roswell's season 2 of the Christmas episode with the hospital.
The kids, yeah.
I cried this episode every fucking time I watch it. But normally, you know, Christmas episodes have a thing with either making it very interesting, kind of like the Thanksgiving episode, or making it very heartwarming, you know, because this is the reason why I personally love Christmas. It's not about the gifts, it's not about, you know, money or anything. It's about spending time with your loved ones. And the cat is about to jump on the... Okay, making sure he's not gonna actually do it. So yeah, Christmas episodes and Christmas in general, it's about being with your loved ones and enjoying yourself. You know, for me, Christmas is a chance to... Sorry for the cat. It's a chance to, you know, see the people I love that I don't get the chance to see every day. It's a feel-good holiday. I get to play with my little cousins. I get to introduce them to some games, and then I get to go up because, you know, usually in our family the kids playing downstairs and the adults
and the
talk
grown-ups play
upstairs.
cards upstairs.
And when we moved to adulthood, we slowly started moving up, and then we hung out with the adults till the little cousins got old enough to, you know, hang out with us. So we turned into the older cousins who used to entertain us.
We're still the one who go downstairs to entertain the little cousins.
Well, no, but that's what I said. You know, when the little cousins got old enough to hang out with us a little bit, we became the cousins that hang out with the little ones and teach them stuff. So we go down and we take care of them. But it's a feel good thing. You know, we hang out with the family or any loved ones, and we spend a good time, and it's something that makes you feel good. It took us several years to actually get a Christmas where no one fought, no one got, you know, mad at anyone, no one screamed. Our Christmases were not always perfect. I have alcohol to blame for that, and I have temperaments in the fact that, you know, when you're forced because, you know, tradition sometimes, when you're forced to hang out with people that you don't necessarily like, even if they're part of your family, it can create problems, which is why when you become an adult, or when we became adults, we kind of decided that, you know, we don't need to be all together, you know, let's be with the ones that we care about. Friends, family, you know, people that matter.
Yeah.
And have a good time. There's no reason to make it toxic. So I see this in this episode and I'm like, Ryan, you know, hanging out with his family when he was younger and having to deal with his mom's drinking problem and all the issues that came from that. It's not something good, and now he's got a chance to make something great with this new family. So Christmas needs to be something that he makes for himself. You know, you find your happiness in the people that you love and in the little gestures that make you feel good. You make your own Christmas happiness. So it's not necessarily... Tradition is important, but then if the tradition is toxic, or if the people you hang out with because of tradition is toxic, twist it around a little bit.
When you're a kid, usually you don't really have a say about what's going on, so you just follow everybody else. When you're grown up, you can do, like we said, you can create your own traditions. Like, for example, in one of the shows that we both like, This Is Us, they had this tradition of Thanksgiving where they went to the mother's parents to celebrate the holidays, but everybody hated it because they didn't like
the people.
They like the people.
Yeah.
So they created their own new traditions, and now they were happy.
That's the thing.
That's the same thing. So when you're grown up, you can recognize what you like, what you don't like, and you can create your own new memory and your own new traditions that you're gonna be okay with them.
Kind of like Seth made his own mix of Christmas and Hanukkah. You know, he made his own tradition. He made something that makes him happy and makes his family happy. And they had to bring Ryan in slowly because it's gotta be awkward. You know, it's true that when Ryan talks about his past, it's not something they connect with, it's not something they understand, and it's not something they know how to address.
They were slowly bribing him with tweets. Come on, Ryan, come on.
It's more serious than that. It's very sad because he's a broken kid from a broken family, and he's gonna have this baggage with him for years. But the little gestures are what works, you know. Sometimes when you don't know what to say, just being there for someone is enough. I think Seth is doing amazing, but, you know, he turns around and he's like, I don't know how to react when he says something like that, but I think he's being amazing, you know, giving him his own Christmas sock and, you know, bringing him into the tradition, not forcing anything, but showing him that there's a better life for him in here, and it's okay to try at being happy, you know, try to lose your guard a little bit, because he doesn't have to expect problems anymore.
Yeah.
I love that he stood up to Marissa this episode. It was needed. I get it too, you know, Marissa, she has not dealt with her problems. The fact that Christmas came around, you know, it's just reminding her that her family's broken, all the issues are coming back, and it's even more intense during the holidays. So, drinking, I get it. Ryan putting his foot down and being like, you know, I've dealt with this my entire life so far. I wanted to leave that behind, and now you're bringing it right back. I'm done. So basically, you have to choose, honey. You drink, or I'm gone, or you stop and I'm here.
But the thing with Marissa is, like, for now, with the way that she was raised in her own family, she doesn't have the tool to handle those type of situation.
Well, she was given it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When they had this whole episode about her being sent away, she said, "Oh, as long as I can stay here, I'll talk to anyone, you know, please let me stay. I'll do this therapy if I can stay." She did not go to therapy, and now she was, you know, bitching about it, which I understand, because I remember being her age and also being told by my mom, like, should I send you to a therapist? And I got so mad.
If we could be a little bit honest, she's a little bit...
well, she has a lot more problems than I did when I was younger.
She got a lot of problems, but Marissa is a little bit... how to say
spoiled?
Spoiled, yeah. I was searching the word. She's a little bit,
but it's
spoiled.
That's the thing, though. Like, it's not so much that she's spoiled too. It's the fact that her problems lead her to you know, almost kill herself. It's it's destroying her.
That's what I was saying. She doesn't know how to handle her own problems. The only way that she knows is like taking alcohol, taking pills, or making a scene.
Yeah, but like I said again, to handle those problems, she needs to talk to someone. So I'm glad that they pushed it. Her mom was right about this, and her dad was right, and Ryan was right. Talking to someone is not, like, especially if you have these issues, and it's so big that you do this to escape from them. You need to talk to someone. That's great. I love that they pushed her to do it. Sometimes, you know, I keep saying, you know, it needs to come from you, which is true. You know, she's the one that made that decision because she wanted to keep Ryan around. If she is not willing to make that decision, you can force her, but then you can do like Ryan did and be like, you know what, you do what you want, but I'm not going to be a part of it if you decide to keep, you know, destroying yourself. I think he did a good thing, and it needed to be said, especially because, you know, he doesn't have to deal with this shit. Alcohol, you know, probably has and alcoholics and people that are drunk and stuff probably, you know, intensifies PTSD in him and stuff. If he's, you know, if he associates drinking with bad behavior, violence and stuff, he's got to have massive PTSD and trauma from this. So if he hangs out around drunk people, it brings out all the issues and the memories, and it's not healthy at all. Which is also why I really loved what Sandy said in the end. Like, you get to be the kid, stop being the parent. That was pretty cool, because that was his reality. He's the one that had to take care of his mom, and it's really sad because no kid should have to go through that. And Marissa, you know, bringing that into his life was not a good thing. So I really love that he spoke up and that she decided to see someone. Although the guy she met in the office, I'm like, red flags.
For a sec, I thought that the guy was maybe her psychiatrist, and I said, "Oh, well, don't tell me that she's gonna have an affair with her home psychiatrist." We've seen that for so many times.
At first glance, I also thought, I was like, "Well, is that therapist? Like, he's still young."
But yeah, but he's not. Doesn't mean that she might not have an affair with him.
They're gonna keep meeting in the office. They're gonna talk about their problem.
Yeah, they might bond.
We'll see. I see a red flag when it comes to this guy, so hopefully nothing happens or it helps. But we'll just wait and try not to have our hopes too up for nothing to happen, because we don't know.
Yeah. lastly, Seth, Anna, and Summer.
Gosh, it brings back memories to something I also lived through.
Oh,
so last episode was the, you know, friend thing, me being, you know, torn between two friends. And we saw that in the beginning of the episode. Same thing, you know, they both want him and he's not willing to make a choice but then he made it into a deal. I was talking about, you know, casual dating, but in my mind I did not think he was gonna just bring them both to parties and hang out. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
It just amplifies the competition, which, by the way, I love that both of them, when they saw, you know, each other's gifts, they were very kind to one another. You know, they understood that they're the same in this situation. They both love him. They give him something completely different, but it works, you know, in their own way. It works, and I think he's attracted to them both in this way. But then, because he doesn't want to hurt anyone, he chooses not to choose, and then it's worse because I was put in that same boat with one guy before when I was in high school, where he basically told me we're friends, but I want to be more than friends. So basically, if you don't want me as a boyfriend, you're not gonna have me as a friend anymore. But then Seth's situation is even worse because now two girls are telling him that. So if you don't want, you know, if you don't want me as a girlfriend, you won't have me as a friend either. That hurts.
Which is so shitty, to be frank with you.
Yes and no. When I was in high school and I got told that, I remember feeling pressured, having to, you know, come up with an answer right away, and I was like, I'm gonna be lying to him, you know, at the end of the day, because I don't know what to say and I don't know my feelings. So I said yes. I remember I said yes because I didn't want to lose him as a friend. And then at the same time, I was like, but I'm not in love with you, you know, that's the feelings are not there yet. So I feel like I'm cheating, you know, on you know, I'm lying to myself and lying to you, but then I don't want to lose you. So it's an ultimatum you don't really know what to do with. So it's bad. But at the same time, as I grew older, I also put myself in his shoes, and I can put myself in their shoes. And I think, you know, when you love someone, it's not everyone who can, you know, hang out with a guy they love or a girl they love.
With her or with him, yeah.
Exactly. You know, and, you know, I also know what that feels like. So that's not, it's not an easy situation, especially for teenagers.
But, yeah, to be honest with you, it is a shitty situation for Seth because, and even for what you had, because if you don't love someone, you shouldn't be pressured to say, oh my gosh, I love you as a friend, not as a boyfriend or girlfriend, but if I'm not with you, I'm gonna lose my friend, which is shitty.
Seth's situation is a little bit different because he loves them both and he doesn't want to lose them both. But in the end, it's the same choice. You know, he's basically gonna have to choose. Like, if he wants any of them in his life, he's gonna have to choose one to date, to be, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend with. But then that means he's gonna lose the other one. And it was already hard to decide when he thought he was gonna keep them both. Now he's gonna have to choose one or lose them both. So I don't know what he's gonna do. Sometimes maybe space and time can help. Like, if you decide, you know, if you make a move on one of them, and if you decide which one, you know, you want as your girlfriend, then, you know, say it, be true about it, and let the other one have some time. Maybe, you know, they're gonna miss you and they're gonna come back as a friend, you know, once they make their peace with what's going on. But then he has to make that choice, and it's not easy for him either. So yeah, it's a shitty situation, a very difficult one.
I just want to point out that he technically offered both girls the same set of DVDs.
Yeah, he didn't want
the Goonies.
But that just amplifies how both of them are on the same level in his heart. He doesn't want one to have more than the other. You know, he cannot choose. He's gonna have to, but then I don't know how he will. So yeah,
come on.
It's really it's funny for us, but it's gonna be terrible for them. So we'll see what happens in the future. But other than that, I thought the episode was very emotional, very sad for Ryan, really sad for Marissa, and then we got some you know, improvements on both their situations.
Some CHRISMUKKAH miracles.
Yes, exactly. I loved how they kept saying the word, kind of like the more you say, the more it's a thing.
It is a thing.
But the more he said it, it's almost like I felt like the more he said it, the more he thought he was gonna make it a thing. So,
all right,
that was funny. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out if you want. The link is in the description.
And if you don't, you can wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week, guys. Yes. We're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.